to you Leos, you have the Strength card, which is Leo, the Seven of Swords, and the World card. Strength card is the first card that's out, right? So immediately showed up in your own reading. So you, again, you Leos, being able to better and better identify the things that you've been doing that work against you, that don't work so well, that you realize that you've been doing wrong, and that it actually serves you best to not do those particular things any longer. And the World card right here, right? So again, a lot of you Leos doing your thing, right? You know, single, ready to mingle. Y'all already know y'all are doing your thing, right? Maybe some of you aren't single and ready to mingle yet. Maybe there's a sense of you getting out of a relationship and wanting to give yourself some time for all that stuff to breathe a minute. But the point is that for you Leos, the whole world, you have the whole world ahead of you. You don't have blockages. You don't have, you know, people trying to essentially get in your way. Things are going the way that you want them to go. All right. And the thing is that the Six of Cups and the Hanged Man, right? You already know what the Six of Cups is. To go back off of what it is I was talking about, the last Leo reading, this person doesn't want you to actually leave them behind. Well, they're still trying to reach out to you. But the thing is, you Leos don't care still. That's the thing that they're not anticipating. They don't really understand the fact that you Leos legitimately don't care about trying to appease them or trying to get back in a relationship with them. And see, this is what I mean when I say that that's the stupidity of it. The stupidity of it is, you also have to want them too. So even though they want to try to get you to be attracted, so you also have to want them too. You also have to see them as desirable too. Here's the problem. And it's here's the problem that they're having, and it's a very severe problem. You Leos know them. You know them intimately, right? You know them in and out. You've actually been in a relationship with them to know. And you know that they're not the type of people that you like, right? Their character is messed up. So you don't like them because their character is whack. You don't like their character. You don't like how it is that they move. And so because of that, right, because of that fact, you Leos, right, why would you want to be in a relationship with them? And this is why it is that I keep talking about how people don't understand how attraction works, and it shows. You know, people don't understand how attraction works, and it shows. And what I mean by that is exactly as I said, right? The fact that like they're trying to like get you to be attracted to them, but that again, you have to want to be with them. You don't. So there's nothing that they can say or do to get you Leos to be to come back to them. And this is the thing that they refuse to accept. This is where delusion comes into play, right? You know, we always downplay a person's willingness, a person's free will in order to do something. We always downplay that. You know, we always, not we, but a lot of people downplay a person's free will. We try to make it seem like attraction is some sort of weird superhuman ability or power. And sometimes it can be, but for the most part, it's not. When you understand what attraction is, it's not. You know, we choose what it is that we're going to be attracted to. We allow certain things to bypass, you know, our suspension of disbelief, or we choose to get into things. We choose to engage in things. You know, I chose to get into anime because I love fantastical things. I love things where, you know, it sparks the imagination and it gets my creative juices flowing. And anime and stuff like this gets my creative juices flowing. But the anime is an extension of me. If I love anime, yet I haven't watched anime like that in years. I haven't watched anime like that since I was like, what, 15? You understand what I'm saying? I'm 33, 20 years basically. So I'm saying I love anime, but then at the same time, I haven't watched anime in almost 20 years. Why? Because I'm choosing, I understand that I'm choosing it, right? And this is what this person refuses to understand themselves. They had an opportunity to be with you, Leos, right? If they would have been with you, things would have been looking up, but they didn't. They wanted to be melodramatic. They wanted to be jerks. They wanted to be disrespectful. They wanted to treat you Leos like trash, right? Okay, well, now they have the issue. And see, the thing is, right, the lovers and the Six of Cups, again, so now the shoe is on the other foot. Now they have an issue with the fact that they feel like they're putting in all this effort for nothing. But the reason why they feel like that is because they are putting in all this effort for nothing. They are. They are putting in this effort for nothing. They should have more common sense than this, right? It's obvious that you don't want them anymore because their character. And you don't want them, and it's a true not wanting them, because it's not the frivolous, nonsensical BS that people spout these days where they say, oh, I don't want you, I don't want you. But then it's like they kind of do. No, you don't want them based upon their character. You know who they are. You're like, you don't want them because they're bad with money. They use people. They used you when the two of you were together, right? They were in a relationship, but they used your vulnerability and you liking them, right, to their advantage, and they took advantage of that. But now they have to contend with the fact that they are putting in a lot of effort for no reason, because so why would you put in effort for a person or an experience that you've already had and you gained the knowledge to, right? And so the thing is that the Ten of Swords speaks to how you've been here before, right? But this is ironically where they are now. They feel like they're the ones that's being betrayed by you, right? And misunderstood by you, and that overlooked by you. But that's the delusion again, because the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Cups is about, the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Cups is about, again, they're being quite delusional, right? And this is part of why you would be unattracted to them, because they don't even know how to take no for an answer. If you don't want them, they don't even know how to take. If you create a boundary, they don't even know how to respect it. They would be boundary breaking. So again, the Eight of Cups. You getting back together with them now would be a horrible connection. You know why? Because you Leos would take less. You would take less trash from them. All that trash that you Leos may have took before, if they tried that on you this time, you would take less. You would end up being the one that's treating them like trash, because they would try to run game on you, and you Leos would be the ones to be like, if you don't shape up, I'm going to leave you. Or you would leave them. And that would be the relationship, you leaving them over and over and over. And then now they are chasing up behind you. You Leos don't want that kind of relationship, because now you're in the hot seat where you Leos are in the position where now it's like you're doing it to them. You see how convoluted it's gotten? Even though they're the ones that's wilding out, you getting back together in a relationship with them, even though they're the ones that's treating you like trash, you would end up not taking the garbage that they give to you, right? If they're still on that nonsense, which more than likely they are, because they haven't learned how to accept boundaries yet. And they don't know how to do that. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Eight of Cups. You have a Fool card. You Leos have the Strength card. Again, the Seven of Cups, the Three of Swords, and then you Leos have the Two of Wands. Again, the delusion of the delusion that they have, right? The delusion that they have, because you Leos, yet again, you're too strong for them now. See, the worst thing that a person who's trying to, use you and tell you what to do and boss you around can do is basically put you in a position where, you accept what's going on with you. But the fact that you Leos, you don't consider them, you're not back together with them, you're not talking to them, you're moving on with your life, right? Again, the delusion, Three of Swords and the Two of Wands. They haven't gotten over this. But it's like, but what is to get over, though? Because you're not in a relationship with them. They don't like the fact that you Leos are doing your thing and meeting other people and living your life without them. But it don't matter. That's the stupid part on their part. It don't matter, because it's like, so? So now the Two of Wands is about how, like, you know what I mean? Like Three of Swords, Two of Wands is them like, I'm heartbroken. But then at the same time, how could this happen to me? Happen to you. They're still playing like they don't know why. They treated you Leos like trash, and you Leos don't care to be in a relationship with them anymore, and they still haven't accepted it yet. So instead of them do accept it, what do? They'd rather act like they don't know where it's coming from and what's going on and da. So they're the ones that's having to deal with it, They're the ones that's having to deal with the mess. And the fact that they refuse to accept it, it would have been better if they accepted it, because maybe there's a chance the two of you could have worked something out if they could have understood boundaries. But they could have just kept it 100 with you Leos and let you Leos know that they really have changed. And to just give you one more chance. Maybe you Leos could have been like, maybe. But what they're doing is definitely a no-no. Because they're not understanding boundaries, all types of stuff, right? Like some of you Leos probably not even like texting or calling them back. You probably just staying silent. And they don't even understand that. They don't even take that as like, okay, then, you Leos don't want to talk to them, right? Just leave you Leos alone. So it's sad. It's sad to see. Anyway, that's pretty much it for now. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Overall, you Leos are having so much fun. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Sometimes the YouTube algorithm will unsubscribe you automatically. So sometimes you will have to come back to the YouTube channel manually and subscribe, right? If you got unsubscribed somehow. I don't know why it does that, but Anyway, I'm trying to get my YouTube channel to 100K, right? So I'm at 20,381 subscribers. Smash the subscribe button, like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. And also, too, there's a link in the comment section below. Click, come get a reading from me. Come get a reading from me. Click on it. It will take you to where it says for private readings. Click on that. Take it to my website. Or you can contact me at Kareemspiritworks at yahoo.com.